Assalamu alaikum, dear aspirants, ISSB Inter-Services Selection Board. During these days, a frequent discussion topic in all the ISSB centers is coaching necessary or essential for ISSB. ISSB coaching is not necessary at all. It won't help you, but it will block your imagination. ISSB is not a knowledge based selection, it's a personality based selection. It is not the normal academic test, it is the personality based selection. You have to get recommendation by all three assessment techniques, which are psychological, interview, and GTO tests. Hence, make sure you prepare equally for all of them. Assessor wants your natural responses, not the mug up responses, which you are mugged by the coach pre coached. The selection board are meant to test your raw personality and intellect. Coaching classes often tend to impose a mindset on you with various restrictions and constraints which will definitely affect your true potential during the test phase, as you will spend more of your thoughts and time on trying to stick to the constraints opposed by them than to use that same time and give your true best. Coaching spoil your originality. They would try to mold you in a given framework which might be not helpful for you, as ISSB is a personality test and there are no parameters to select one personality. You might be the one they are looking for. Coaching classes tends to oppose a number of do's and don'ts that can cloud your thinking process during the test, which will only reduce your efficiency than being of any help. In coaching, they will ask you to respond right and do things only in a certain way, which is not preferable, as each one of us is different and may act, respond, and behave differently in different situations. And you can't fake yourself up to the extent. Many candidates think that if they don't take coaching, they won't be successful. Coaching is required to clear ISSB is absolutely not true. However, if you don't know about the process of ISSB, you can just read booklet by the SSB at the time of call up or visit ISSB site on internet. In fact, many benefits of not taking coaching exist. Individual ideas and thinking of candidates is lost and all of them are made sheep or photocopy or parrots. That is, they are made to follow the same thoughts and perspectives. They are made to grab the best of best answers in a particular situation, while all of us can have different reaction to different situations and all candidates swallow them as it is. When it comes to answering during the interview, all of them end up answering the same. How can this be possible practically? A person have the same ideas, same responses, as all are different each other. Dear aspirants, the interviewers also know that most of the candidates attend coachings classes and they easily mark the differences, as they are looking for genuine thinking and replies. This is why most of them fail, because they change themselves, thoughts, answers, etc., and crap all the coaching stuff. During this, many of them end up losing their identity and they become mixture of both coaching and their personality. And this sometimes arises contradiction which the interviewers or assessors recognize easily, as they are specialists of their field. I think candidates need to opt for a balanced approach towards taking coaching classes. They should not allow the thoughts, answers, and reactions of educators take place in their mind unless they match with their, because your personality may be different and your answer reactions will also be different. So learn only to express yourself better. If you have all the ingredients required for being the potential military leader, you will get recommended in ISSB without coaching. Social media sites were all where all the candidates recommended and not recommended give out what they feel is the correct way of doing it. Remember, ISSB does not give the reason for not recommending the candidates. What candidates write in is their perception, which can be right or wrong. So don't trust your friends who are not recommended, and more so who have been recommended. If possible, seek some genuine professional guidance who can point out to your weak areas and then fix them and go for the ISSB. If you think you are born to be a potential military leaders, then go for the ISSB without any coaching. You do not even need any knowledge from the friends and the social media. The only thing you should care about is yourself. Be yourself. The assessors or selectors know that you have not been military trained, and so they would not expect a perfect military candidate. The only thing they expect from you is the will to learn. If you have a will to learn and you can work hard, I can guarantee that you will succeed in ISSB. Make sure you are well aware of your potential, strengths and weaknesses. Have a good knowledge of topics related to your hobbies, interests. Use the internet to obtain a general awareness of the happenings around you as well as the little knowledge regarding the Pakistan Defence Forces. Play to your strengths and be honest to the bone. Do not even try to build a fake personality just to impress the testing officers. Be your true self, irrespective of your weaknesses, and be confident about your character and self-image. Take each day as easy as possible and try not to let the stress of the situation or of the people around to get to you. Preparation for ISSB begins with self-introspection, which is self-leadership, management leadership, as the most basic and primary step. Take time out to evaluate all your strengths and weaknesses in the time that you have in hand. Try reducing the aspects that you feel you lag behind in while working to get better at your strengths. Keep a record of all your achievements, may it be academic, co-curricular or extracurricular. This will help you to prepare for the interview as well as add to your description of your strengths. Make an effective effort to try and work towards improving on the aspects you feel you lack in. So you don't need to be a master in everything or anything for that matter. I mean it not mandatory for being recommended. You should be such that they can carve out an officer out of you in the rigorous training in the military academies at Kakul, Risalpur and Manoda, Karachi. If you are a repeater, then it means you had your coaching. Just introspect what you did wrong the last time. Assessor wants your natural responses, not the mug-up one. The key point here is to be yourself. Don't give him the coached answer. He will catch you easily. The whole process of ISSB is be confident, honest, and more importantly, be yourself. I repeat, the whole process of the ISSB is be confident, honest, and more importantly, be yourself. Dear aspirants, You are everything and you must believe on yourself. Don't coach. Coaching academies spoil your responses and mug up the things in your mind. That's really shadow and clouds your actual potential, your actual personality. Armed forces needs right man for the right job rather the best man. They don't want best man, they want above average or average candidate which can be trainable, or a candidate with a true personality is recommended by the ISSB Inter Services Selection Board. So we advise you, be yourself, work on your personality, your self management, that is your inner world, because you have two worlds, outer world and the inner world. If you manage your inner world, you can easily manage your outer world, because your EQ inbuilt in your inner words. So be strong your inner words by working on yourself, or accountable your personality to 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 gauge your personality in your personal way, not by others. First of all, you should prepare for 3 months for ISSB by yourself, working hard day to day, and taking the prayers by your parents and the Allah help from the Allah Almighty, and with the grace of Allah Almighty you can easily recommend it. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.